My name is Rosie, and I'm your host here at Style Access. Now that the winter months are upon us and the days are much colder, the living ain't easy for our hair and nails. It's time to start thinking about ways to protect them from the damage that the winter elements can cause. Joining us today are Ashleigh Taylor of Taylor & York Salon and celebrity nail artist Nia Cooper. Style Access starts now.
Hello, my name is Rosie, and I'm passionate about fashion. My experiences as a stylist, challenge face-off host, TV personality, and blogger bring us here to discuss all things fashion. Welcome to the Style Access Experience.
Cold air outside and central heat indoors can strip moisture from our nails, making them chip and break. But indoor jacked up nails no more. To help us sparkle this season, we have Nia Cooper, fashion manicurist, who has been pampering her clients and perfecting her craft for over 15 years. Known for her professionalism, the quality of her work, creativity, and trend-setting styles, Nia has worked with celebrities, models, actors, actresses, and has toured with musicians. Her work can be seen in the pages of Vogue China, In Style, Vanity Fair, and Glamour, to name a few. She has also worked on Prada, Bloomingdale's, and Neiman Marcus ad campaigns. Nia is an OPI leading manicurist and has manicured nails for the catwalk of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, New York Fashion Night Out, and beauty events for CoverGirl, Maybelline, and Revlon. Let's welcome Nia to the show. Hi, Nia.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for being on Style Access.
Thank you for having me.
Now tell us about some colors that are on trend for the winter.
Colors that are on trend for the winter will be very, very metallic-y.
Okay.
Anything with a shiny finish, a chrome accent,
Okay.
and any polished, sparkly.
Okay, okay. Now, how do you keep up with all the nail colors that come out? It's overwhelming. Is it to you?
It is overwhelming, but I have a natural hunger and thirst for it. So I look for what should be out if it's not out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about newbies, like new brands that come out? How do you tackle them, or do you stick to your old faithfuls?
I will try if it's sent to me,
Okay.
newbies.
Okay.
But I am committed to my old faithful.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Now, as far as winter trends, what should I do to keep my nails in shape?
What you should do to keep your nails in shape is definitely take an internal biotin, which
Okay.
is a vitamin, which is really, really good for natural nail care. So you want to start from the inside out first.
Okay.
And then once you have that under control, always use any kind of cuticle oil, exfoliant to remove the dead skin, and
Okay.
hand cream to seal in all the moisture.
Okay. Go ahead.
And a base coat, a
Okay.
natural nail base coat, to keep them strong and healthy and to promote the nail growth.
Okay. All right. Now, should we do this monthly? What is the time frame?
Every other night.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
It's
Okay.
a commitment.
Yes.
If you want beautiful nails.
Okay, and we do, and I know our audience does too, so we just have to get to work.
It's a commitment.
Okay, now as far as transitioning from gel to natural nails, that's something that I'm dealing with now, and it's bad, Nia, bad.
I know.
It's a lot. I have nice length, but they break.
Right.
Break really bad. So
What I would suggest coming from acrylics is, instead of going cold turkey to nothing on your nails, at least try a gel manicure.
okay.
And they have different ones for dry, brittle, and peeling nails. And it's not the full gel.
Okay.
Some, times you'll get a powder gel, which is nothing but acrylic and gels over top. But I would transition from gels, do gels for about 2 weeks, and
Okay.
then do a natural manicure just to get the ridges out, and so your nails won't break.
It is
every
bad.
day.
Very brittle, sensitive.
Right,
Just
they
doing
hurt.
the normal things.
Right.
It's a task.
Right.
And I've tried, hardeners, and I don't know. I think I have to just like you said, maybe transition, not do it cold turkey
Right.
and transition.
Right.
Okay. So I know you brought some models.
Yes, I did.
And I would like to see some of the colors that we were just talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Can they join us, please?
Yes, they can. I have 3 beautiful models.
Okay.
And I have first Ivy. And the color for her is an edgy navy.
Okay.
And kind of looks black, but it's
I
a very
love
polished
that.
look. And what you want to
Yes.
do with this is a short, sharp square nail.
Okay.
And then she has some accent on here just to show her personality.
Yes.
This
I
is
love
good
that.
for the working woman.
Okay. Yeah. And she's like me. I love them short
and sharp.
Yeah, the short and sharp. And I just love the gloss that's on there. It's very nice and professional.
And so what she has on is a gel overlay
Okay.
and a sharp manicure.
Okay.
With this, you don't want to do this on long, pointy or long square nails.
And-
It's too dramatic.
Okay. I was going to ask you why not.
Right.
Okay.
It's just too dramatic.
Okay, so it is some polished colors that look
Yes.
best on short nails.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
you're
the
teaching
darker,
me.
the darker polishes look better on shorter nails.
Okay.
And then the lighter colors look better on longer nails.
Longer nails. Now, is the almond shape still in?
Yes.
Okay, it is still
Yes,
in.
it's
Okay, it's still
still
in.
in.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
And next we have Shalonda, and Shalonda is wearing a metallic lavender.
Okay.
And this is good for the longer, you call these the angel shaped nails. They're kind
Okay.
of shaped like angel wings, they kind of go. And they're in between almond and square.
Okay. Okay.
And so this is good for fall and winter and the holiday season.
I see
and
that.
we have
I
her
love
accent
that.
nail for her personality.
Uh-huh.
She's very busy, very trendy.
Oh,
very,
is that right?
Yes. So we have the working woman.
Okay.
And we have the busy fashionista. And so this is a metallic lavender.
Okay. Now with this, I see that it's a little longer. So it just
Right.
depends on what your preference is, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this works on short and long.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And next we have Donna. And Donna has on a metallic pewter.
Okay.
She has on what you've been asking, the long almond.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so this is good for the in-between, the working woman and the trendsetter.
Okay.
Where this works on every nail shape. It shapes her cuticles. She has accents on each of her nails.
Okay, I see that.
Just a little bit. She can wear this day to day or going out for holidays. So yeah, this works all around.
So do you suggest what the accent should be, or do you?
I go by your personality. And
Okay.
what you do
Okay.
and who you are. And I believe that your nails represent who you are.
Okay.
You can put any color on your nails and not worried about washing it out.
Right.
You can put sparkles and diamonds and
Okay.
yeah, on your nails.
Now, as far as the coats, now is 2 the standard, or does it depend on the polish?
No, 2 is the standard.
Okay.
Actually, it's 3. You want to start with a prep,
Okay.
which is this. And this puts the pH balance back in your nails after you remove the oils and the lotions. Because if you don't do this before you do the base coat, then your polish is going to chip and peel
Okay.
that night, probably.
wow.
So you want to prep it, then do a coat of base depending on if you're transitioning out of acrylics or if you have a natural nail. So if you're transitioning, I would recommend 2 coats of a base
Okay.
and then 2 coats of polish and then a top coat.
Okay. Well, this is so much information, and I'm not letting you go yet, but we do have to take a commercial break. We will be right back. We are still here with Nia Cooper, Manicurist to the Stars. So let's continue this conversation. So how do you know the natural shape of your nails?
How I know the natural shape of the nails is based on your cuticle.
Okay.
So for you, the natural shape for your nails are the squoval.
Okay.
Because you have a flat cuticle with rounded edges.
Okay.
So you would wear a squoval nail.
Okay.
For me, I have an almond cuticle, so that's why my nails are almond.
Oh,
So that's how it's
okay.
determined. You shape the nail to the cuticle.
Okay. So how many types is it? Is it about 3 or 4 or?
It's about 5.
Okay. Okay. I learned something
Yeah,
new.
it's about 5.
Now, what is your go-to color for any season?
Pink.
Why?
It's my favorite color.
Okay.
And then for 2, because pink is universal and you can wear with anything from a light pink, a clear pink,
Okay.
all the way down to a fuchsia burgundy pink.
Okay. So it's just universal.
It's a very universal color.
Okay. All right. So can we dive into the demo?
Of
I can't wait for you to
course.
get your hands on these
Yes.
nails. Okay.
So first, I'm gonna ask you if you're gonna be comfortable with your ring on.
Oh, no, we can take it off.
can take
You are
it
the
off.
expert. You tell me.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And the first thing I'm gonna do is sanitize your hands
Okay.
to prep for your demo.
Okay.
And tell me about your nails.
Okay. So I usually wouldn't show them to the world like this, but like I mentioned, I'm transitioning. So I had acrylic for maybe 5 years straight, no break, nothing.
So they've never had a chance to breathe.
No.
And one thing with acrylics, the difference between acrylics and gels is that acrylics don't allow your nails to breathe.
Okay.
And that's probably why you're having such a bad transition. Now with gels, it's hybrid, so your nails can breathe under gels, but with
Okay.
acrylic, they can't.
So that is true. You know, sometimes when something new come out, they just tell you things. And it's just like,
but
this
it's true.
does what? Okay, that is
It
true.
it
Okay.
does allow, the benefit of gels is that the polish doesn't chip.
Okay.
And before gels came out, people were getting acrylics, so the polish would last.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So had that for 5
Exactly.
years, no break. And then I was just like, you know what? I should let my nails breathe.
Right.
So I just took them off, and now I'm having this problem. They will grow, but they will break
But they're
so
breaking,
short.
right.
And as you can see, like I get length.
Right, you do. You have a beautiful nail bed. You have beautiful length, and yeah, we need to get these ridges out, get you a nice healthy nail bed, and
Yes.
you will have a manicure that lasts at least 7 days.
Really?
10 days.
Okay, so now I have to just get used to the manicure regimen. And that's the same thing because I was going every 2 weeks for the acrylic just to get, my feels. So manicures is the same time frame?
Right. No,
Okay.
manicures
Oh,
once a week.
Once a week, you just said 7 days. Okay.
for you.
Okay.
Until we get them healthy.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So first we sanitized your nails. Now we're going to remove any polish and residue
Okay.
that you have on your nails.
Okay.
And this is a non-acetone polish remover, and with pure acetone it dries out the nails, and that's good for product removal,
Okay.
but not polish removal.
And see, no one has ever explained this to me
Yeah.
about the products that they're using and why.
Right.
This is perfect.
And so I'm removing your clear coat, your nail strengthener,
Okay.
and any residue you may have. And next I'm going to use a diamond file
Okay.
on your nails, and I use diamond files because it prevents splitting and peeling of your
Okay.
nails. So as you're growing out, you won't get any breaks, splitting, peeling.
Oh, wow.
We file them. I'm going to give you an oil
Okay.
for your cuticles.
And this does what? The oil.
The oil is putting the moisture back in your nails from the drill and the acrylics.
Okay.
And
Now you brought up a good point. Do you still have to use a drill? Or?
no.
Okay.
I do mine when I do them by hand.
Okay.
And then after you put the oil on, you want to do a natural push.
Okay.
I'm going to massage.
Okay.
Okay, put the moisture back in to your skin. Nail manicure before polish.
Okay.
And look how healthy that looks
compared
to
this
the
one.
one we didn't do.
That is true. I do
Right.
see the difference. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you did the demo, and I could definitely see the difference.
Right.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right. We'll be right back. Whipping winds, dry air, and chilly temps can really do a number on your hair. Ashleigh Taylor takes a break from her A-list clientele to help us maintain healthy, beautiful hair this winter. Ashleigh is the owner and stylist of Taylor & York Salon in Washington, D.C. With over 20 years of experience, she has an extensive history in the industry and has an extensive knowledge of hair. Ashleigh's commitment and knowledge to hair care is what keeps her in such high demand. As we change, so does our hair, a mantra that has sustained and solidified her as a hair care specialist. Welcome, Ashleigh, to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks
for having me.
Now, tell us about this whole thing about winter, how we can keep our hair straight. What can we do?
One of the things that you can do is make sure your hair is moisturized.
Okay.
And a lot of the times what we suggest to our clients is a simple oil treatment.
Okay.
Oil treatments and conditioning masks will do and work wonders for your hair.
Okay.
Wonders for it.
Now, how often should we get this oil treatment?
Depending on how much shampooing you're doing. And again, the thing is with the winter and the colder months, it's a different regimen versus the summer. So in the summer you don't have to, you do shampoo more because you're perspiring. In winter, a lot of that is toned down. So you don't want to wash away and eliminate the natural oils that are coming in your hair.
Okay.
So I would suggest probably every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks a good oil treatment.
Okay. And what else should we do?
Make sure that when you have on coats or sweaters, even though they're gorgeous, it wreaks havoc on your hair.
Okay.
Wools and cottons just zap any moisture in your hair, just zaps it out.
Okay.
So what you'll find and what I see over and over again is just it breaks right at the nape and at the bottom.
Okay.
So we often suggest to our clients silk scarves just to line the collar, and it will just help to preserve your hair.
Now, you know people don't like hat hair. So what, either do hat
Either hair or no hair.
I know.
How about that?
Okay. So definitely wrap it in a silk scarf.
Yes,
And then when you get to
definitely
your
silk.
destination, just kind of regroup, take it down, and get yourself together.
Exactly. Do you work with me? Because you sound like, that's exactly what I tell the clients.
Okay.
A good pin curl set, when you're in the car, you're in traffic, or you're in the garage, take it out,
Okay.
zhuzh it, and keep it moving.
So do you give lessons? Because I'm not good with pin curling now. So it's an art now.
We do.
Okay.
We do. And a lot of times I have to keep in mind, like Ashleigh, they're not you. They don't know what to do within 5 seconds of your hair. So, and I'm grateful for that clientele who comes to me for that. But we do definitely walk you through and tell you how to do it's very, very simple.
Okay.
We have it in one of those pictures.
Yeah,
Yes.
because honestly, I didn't learn how to wrap my hair until I was in college.
Yeah.
So it's just, I used to wear my hair in a ponytail all the time, and then when I tried to get it together, it was just like, what do I do? So I used to go to my girlfriend's dorm and say, help me. And then I got tired when she got a boyfriend. I was just like, I need to learn how to do this myself.
Exactly.
So,
And that was me in the dorm room doing everybody's hair.
That's a good side hustle.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Okay, so I know we have some pictures. So can you walk us through some of the pictures?
Well, off the heels of what we were just talking about the pin curl set, what we do a lot is just blowouts and just big, beautiful, curly hair. If you go to bed, you wake up the next day, it's not so curly anymore.
No.
So I always suggest pin curling, and the larger the sections, the more body it will have.
Okay.
The smaller the sections, it will be a lot more curlier. So it just depends on which, what your preference is.
Okay. So what type of curl? So a more loose wave, you said, and then
Larger sections.
Larger
I
sections.
always say 1, 2, 3, 4 in the crown, 4 is fourth one in the crown, and then 2 on the side.
Okay.
And always over direct. So basically bringing the hair forward and then going back.
Okay.
And then pinning it right at the base. It's very, very simple.
Okay, because I've tried, and mine don't look like I left a chair.
Well, that's why you come to the salon.
I know, but I need to maintain it. It's just an art. But I think once I get in the groove and learn how to comb it in the right direction, I have seen some growth. But you know, I sit in your chair, so I need some help sometimes.
Yeah, and also steam rollers, hot rollers are perfect. For the woman who doesn't want to do that, you wake up in the morning, plug it in, it takes maybe about 5 minutes for them to heat up. Good old, anyone will do. And put them in your hair, take a shower. And you'll be surprised how much body you have. There's a lot of ways you can maintain your curls.
Okay, all right. Now, what about this picture?
What I love about this lady here is the length and transitioning into your colder months, your autumn, fall, winter. You might not want necessarily a lot of long, hot hair. I mean, it's great and it's seasonal, whatever you want to do. But I love this length because there's so much versatility you can do with it. She still has enough for a ponytail, but I love how it's just choppy at the bottom, not too many layers, and it doesn't weigh her down. And it's just a very chic and modern look.
Okay, so do you find that's a go-to for people in the more winter months, or all around? It's a universal style for any season?
Yes, well, both. Because what happens is in the summer and then transitioning into the fall, they'll get in a chair. Ashley, I want something different. Been doing this since April, and I want something different. So I always recommend, let's just take some of that length off. And in the winter, you can just experiment with more styles that frame the face in the bang, because it's not hot, so you don't have to worry about sweating and all of that.
Okay, well, this is good stuff, and I'm not going to let you leave. No. So we're going to take a commercial break and come right back.
Okay.
All right. We will be right back. We still have Ashleigh Taylor here with us from Taylor & York Salon, and we're going to continue the conversation with what we should do for the winter trends. So let's jump back in.
Sure.
So what about this look here?
Again, I love the length. Shoulder, lob, wavy, but what I love more about that is the hair color and the placement. And that's another thing, transitioning into fall, coming out of summer, playing with different colors. So that's one of the things I love the most about that picture.
Now, do people usually stick to certain colors during winter, or it's just all over the place?
Well, there's this, I don't know if it's an urban myth or some rumor going around that you can't wear certain colors in certain seasons. I don't agree with that. So if you want to go platinum in winter for Christmas, by all means do it. I think hair color is just an expression of you. So however how you're feeling, go with it. I will say for more of my conservative women, I stick to more browns and the technique of highlighting that we do, and to filter in some lighter highlights. And that all goes into the cut and the movement and what tones and what dimensions you see.
All right. Now, what about this braiding picture?
So unless you've been under a rock, you see a lot of girls, whatever ethnicity, whatever culture, wearing the old school French twist down. I love it. It's simple, and it's a great way to, one, preserve your hair and to give you a stylish and current look. And I don't think there aren't really any limits to this. And it definitely lasts for a while. So for the girls who don't want to or can't come in every week or 2 weeks, you can get something like this, and that'll last you a good 4 weeks.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, just put that silk scarf on. That will preserve a lot.
So it's not just for gym hair. It's not gym hair.
No, absolutely not.
It's a fashion statement.
Absolutely. It's a very bold statement, too, because all you're giving is face. All you're giving is face. So just make sure you have a good beat, good earrings, and
you're good to go.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Now, as far as that technique, you said it's flat twist? Or what type of twist is it?
French braids.
French braid.
Cornrows. French twists. I call them cornrows, especially if they're just done beautifully. Beautifully. But what I like about the more modern version of it, it's more feminized. It used to be back in the 70s, you would see either men that are locked up or boxers wearing the cornrows. That's what I grew up with. But now you can leave some of your sideburns out and the baby hairs. It's just more feminine, and again, it's just strong as a statement.
All right. So what do we have next?
Miss Halle Berry. Now, what I like about this is that it's a unit.
Okay.
A unit, AKA a wig.
Right.
Everyone knows Halle has short hair, but this is just a great transition, and this is a lot of what you see in the industry now, these units and making of wigs.
It's everywhere.
You can literally turn into somebody else in 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I love, we do a lot of custom coloring and cutting with the wigs, and I love how it just frames her face, and the highlights are placed, and it looks very natural.
Okay.
And she can have this for ever and ever.
So wigs, now, the units, as long as you maintain them.
Absolutely.
It's no shelf life.
No.
Really?
Put it in. If you don't want to wear whatever you want to name her, let's name her Rosie. You don't want to wear Rosie every single week. Put Rosie in a nice little plastic bag
Oh, wow.
and put her up in the shelf.
So you don't even have to have like a wig mannequin head. You just can.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
But if you don't have space, a nice plastic bag. But I would, if you do have room, just have a nice little mannequin head. But it's either or.
Now, how do you make it custom for each person? Is it the shaping of the hair or the way it fits? Like, what makes it custom for
What
the
makes it
individual?
custom is, and this is what I tell anybody, even if you're not coming to me, how important a consultation is.
Okay.
So if I have a client coming and they're experimenting or wanting to go down this road of wearing a unit, we measure the head.
Okay.
Once the hair is in, you come in as if you were getting a shampoo and blowout. So, we cut it and we color it while it's on your hair. If it's not, then that's when we do use the mannequin head for that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I know the trend is everywhere, so people are doing it. And some of them look custom. That's why I wanted to hone in on that custom, because some of them you can see the lace front and it's not placed properly, and you can see. So that consultation will definitely be key in making sure you get the end result you
Absolutely.
want. Okay.
Absolutely. And not looking like you just grab something off the beauty supply store.
Yes. Because if
wrong
you're
with
paying
it.
that money, you definitely want it to be, get the results you want.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, what about this one? We're in braids again.
Yes. And again, with the braid, it's more of a modern twist to it.
Okay.
But this one in particular is softer. And we
can
do
tell.
a lot of this in the wedding season.
Okay, I can
Believe
see
it or
that.
not. Add some flowers or a beautiful comb. You can make a beautiful comb that actually goes in your hair, and you can have adornments on it. But it's soft. You can wear this easily transitioning into evening. If you have a ball or formal or somewhere to go to after work, you can wear it all day. I
wow.
love that one.
And that's another one that the hair is off of your neck, especially during the summer months when it's hot. And like you said, it's more playful, more youthful. I think it looks really nice.
It's
I
definitely youthful. You see a lot of the hipster girls and early 30s wearing that. But I love it, and I love the season that we're in of women embracing different types of styles, different lengths with our hair. It's not just long or short or just long. There's so many things that we can do with our hair.
Oh my God, Ashleigh, this has been very informative. I really have learned a lot of things about, what to do with my hair in the winter months. And I will take some of your suggestions.
Good.
So
Keep me
so
posted.
I can, keep up my, edges
Yeah.
and the back of my head.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you so
Oh,
much.
you're welcome. The pleasure is mine.
All right. We will be right back. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you follow the tips provided to ensure your hair and nails stay beautiful and healthy despite the cold, dry air and any other winter conditions. Go to styleaccessdc@gmail.com and send us your vibrant hair and nails pics, and we will share on our social media pages. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Style Access Show. Until then,